Prepare for a bad dancing montage.
Didn't I make you laugh? Didn't I make you smile?
The fan was on the whole time. Hi friends, it's Rory, and today I'm going to be doing the Six the Musical tag by Wild Book Garden and Snow White Reader. Now, I believe I mentioned this in a past video, or maybe I mentioned it in a video I haven't released yet, but I'm actually a history major. I graduated from college with a degree in English history, and the Tudor time period is probably my favorite time period of all time. More specifically, I am absolutely in love with Anne Boleyn, to the point where people actually like to roast me. Like at work, they'll say that 75% of my personality is just Anne Boleyn facts, which they're not wrong. My mother actually bought me the bee necklace for Christmas last year, but unfortunately I left it in a hotel room and I haven't been able to replace it yet, which breaks my heart every day. But, ooh, here's another way for me to show you how obsessed with Anne Boleyn I am. This is a custom-made Anne Boleyn doll that my roommate's daughter actually made me, and I hand sewed this costume. That's how much I love her. She just chills on my bookshelf, and I think she's really pretty, so I'm gonna let her sit in the background. So let's get started with the tag.
Listen up, let me tell you a story that you think you've heard before. No, you know our names and our fame and our faces, know all about the glories and the disgraces. I'm done cause all this time I've been just one word in a stupid rhyme. So I picked up a pen and a microphone. History's about to get overthrown.
So the first question is Ex-Wives, a female-centered retelling or reimagining. And I chose The Dark Wife by Sarah Dremmel. I believe that's how it's pronounced. And this is a book I read probably like 2 years ago. It is a female-female romance version of Hades and Persephone, and I actually really love it. Most of the main characters in the book are female, and it has a really cute female romance. So yeah.
You must agree, the baby, and all the time I've been by your side. I've never lost control no matter how many times I knew you lied. Got my golden rule, gotta keep my cool, yeah. Baby, you know she's gotta keep her cool. Even though you run your run, running around with some pretty young things. Even though you've had some fun with someone who don't know the wedding ring. No matter what I heard, I didn't say a word, no, baby.
No way, a character with strong convictions who you admire. So for this question, I chose Felicity Montague from the Montague siblings. I love Felicity. I actually love all the characters in the series, but Felicity especially stands out to me because she very much knows what she wants, and she's not gonna let anyone take her down. Like, she knows for a fact that she is going to be a doctor, and she doesn't care who tells her no or what she has to do. She's going to become a doctor, and she tells people like it is. Like, she absolutely like destroys her brother to filth every single time he like does anything dumb, which thank God someone needs to do that, because Monty is a disaster buy, and I'm also a disaster buy, so I appreciate it, but someone needs to be there to tell us when we're being a dumb bitch, and she's the person. And so yeah, I love her. What more can I say?
Sent a reply, just saying hi. You're a nice guy. I'll think about it, maybe XO, baby. Oh, here we go. I didn't know I would move in businesses. Get a life. Like, what was I meant to do? Sorry, not what I said. I'm just trying to have some fun. Don't worry, don't lose your head. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. LOL, say oh well, or go to hell. I'm sorry, not what I said. Don't lose your head.
So, don't lose your head. A character who makes terrible choices, but you can't help but love or sympathize with them. Now, you know what? Actually, I was gonna say Apollo from the Trials of Apollo series, but I'm actually gonna change my answer. So I'm gonna choose America from the Selection because I remember reading it. And I love the Selection series. It is like probably my biggest guilty pleasure trash series. And the entire time I would be like, America, you're being dumb. America, that choice was really bad. Oh my God, America, you stupid. Like the entire series. And then, but I love her. I love everything about her, except the stupid decisions that she makes. So that's gonna be my final answer. America from the Selection series.
You can build me up, you can tear me down, you can try but I'm unbreakable. You can do your best, but I'll stand the test. You'll find that I'm unshakable. When the fires burn, when the wind has blown, when the water's dry, you're still fine. My heart of stone.
Heart of Stone, a non-canon / canon OTP that didn't get enough page time. If you've seen my Wayward Son review, you will know how much of a slut I am for Shepard and Penny. So that's my answer, Shepard and Penny. I love them so much. I cannot wait for the 3rd book, and I'm gonna be sitting in the background with a flag that just says Shep times Penny, hoping and praying that Rainbow Rowell will throw me a lifeboat and just allow me to have one happiness in this world, because like everything else is sadness.
Hans Holbein goes around the world, painting all of the beautiful girls from Spain to France and Germany. The king chooses one, but which one will it be? You bring the corsets, we'll bring the cinches. No one wants a waist over 9 inches.
House of Holbein is a female-authored work you read in translation. This was probably the hardest question because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't read a lot of books that were translated from another language. I'd actually kind of want to get into that. So if anyone has any good recommendations, go ahead and drop them down below. I am ready for them. But in the end, I decided to go with one that I've loved for a long time, and that is The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. I used to read this probably twice a year throughout middle school to the beginning part of high school. In fact, my mom recently asked me if I'd reread it in a while, which I haven't, and maybe I should pick it up again.
You said that I tricked you, cause I didn't look like my profile picture too. Too bad I don't agree, so we're gonna hang it up for everyone to see. And you can't stop me, cause I'm the queen of the castle. Get down, you dirty rascal, get down.
Get down, a character you'd like to get down with, and that could mean date, be friends with, party, whatever really you want. My answer is Alex Fierro from the Magnus Chase series. I love her so much. Like, I would let her do anything with me. I just want to be around her. She's so fun. Literally, the only reason I started reading the Magnus Chase series, besides the fact that I love Rick Riordan, was because someone told me about this character, and I was high-key mad when she wasn't in the first one, because they didn't warn me she didn't come till the second one. Look at her. She's so cool. I love her. I love her.
All you wanna do, baby, is we can all agree I'm a 10 monthly series. All you wanna do, baby, ever since I was a child to make the boys go wild. All you wanna do, take my first music teacher, Henry Maddox. I was young, it's true, but even then I knew the only thing you wanna do is...
All You Want to Do, a book that would have been better without the romance. Amy and Roger. Amy and Roger's epic detour. They were cute, don't get me wrong. In the end, I'm fine with the fact that they were together. It's chill. It's whatever. But like the entire time that I was reading it, I knew they were gonna end up getting together, and I was like, I kind of wish they'd just end up staying friends. Watch me have insulted like one person specifically, and then I'm gonna end up getting hate.
So I sent that letter to my love, got married to the king, became the one who survived. I've told you about my life, the final life. But why should that story be the one I have to sing about just to win I'm out? That's not my story, there's so much more. Remember that I was a writer, I wrote books and songs and meditation, fought for female education, so all my women can independently study scripture. I even got a woman to paint my picture. Why can't I write that story? Cause in his story, I'm fixed as one of 6, and without him I disappear.
Yo, not to be gay on main, but like if you've played Catherine Parr, I'm probably in love with you. I'm definitely in love with you. I'm 100% in love with you. I Don't Need Your Love, an extremely underrated female author. I keep doing that. I keep saying Arthur when I mean to say author, and it reminds me of the Arthur meme every single time. I'm gonna choose Gail Carson Levine, the writer of Elle Enchanted. I know I've mentioned Elle Enchanted like at least 5 times on this channel. It's because I love it. She also writes, you know, she writes a lot of young children, like fairy tale, but they all have like good messages, like beauty isn't everything, and like only you can break your own curses and things like that. And I just like, barely anyone talks about her. Like whenever I say, oh my gosh, I love Elle Enchanted, everyone's always like, oh, you mean the movie? And I'm like, no, I don't. So yeah, you know, she may not count as underrated, but I think she's very underrated. In fact, I think more people should read her.
We're one of a kind, no category. 2 years lost in a story. We're 3 to take our crowning glory for 5 more minutes. We're 6.
6. Your favorite female friendship group. Now I'm going real far back. I'm talking so far back that this book series is going to be in my series of books that I loved as a child that I reread as an adult and then review. Like I haven't read this book series since probably the 8th grade. But I remember loving the friendships in it so much that I'm decided I'm going to count it. There is a book series by Sherry Bennett called the Teen Angel series. Specifically, the 3 main characters, which are Cisco, Nicole, and Mallory, were friendship goals as a young 13? Is that how old you were in 8th grade? I don't know, I failed math. As a young 13-year-old, I loved their friendship and I wanted that friendship myself. And so yeah, that's gonna be my choice. And that's the tag, woo! I actually really enjoy tags. I know I haven't done one since the BookTube newbie tag, but just like I've been preparing to do a couple. I have another musical centered one that I want to do, and then I have a couple that aren't musical related. In the meantime, I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. As usual, I've added a link in the description to where you can go register to vote. Make your voice heard in your local, state, and federal elections. It's coming up. So just go ahead and click that link and it'll take you right where you need to go. Bye!